Honourable Leader of the New Democratic Party.
Mr. Speaker, I can't help but notice this government is faster and better, except for when it's slower. Ask almost every parent in the province, for instance, and they will tell you that this government's boasting about new childcare spots is far from reality. They have shifted target deadlines and played with numbers, but parents know that it is not enough. In the funding agreement, the bilateral agreement with their federal counterparts, their stated plan is to open at least 4,000 new childcare spaces by the 2022-2023 fiscal year, and I'll table that. Instead, department data shows that the total number of spaces is less than a third, 1,245 spaces, not counting the ones that have since closed, and I'll table that. I hope the Premier can explain how, with millions of dollars in federal funding and almost 2 years in government, they have failed so spectacularly to meet this target.
The Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, we know the importance of affordable childcare. We're working with the federal government on the agreement to make sure that Nova Scotians have access to affordable childcare. The minister, the department, the team working on that is moving forward to make sure Nova Scotians have access to affordable childcare. That's the only thing that's guiding us on this file, Mr. Speaker. Affordable childcare for Nova Scotians. That's our focus. That's our goal. We'll move forward as we can, Mr. Speaker, on that.
The Honourable Leader of the New Democratic Party on her first supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Premier of all people should know that the difference between knowing something is important and acting on it is very different. Most of the new childcare spaces created have been in before and after school care, not in daycares for infants and toddlers. In fact, infant and toddler spots have written by, wait for it, 14. 14 is the number since 2021, and I'll table that. Parents of infants are reporting that they can't even find an open wait list, let alone a daycare spot. A Halifax area mother recently reported calling 52 daycares without luck and now has nowhere to turn. Another mother told the media that, quote, "It's very stressful not knowing when I can return to work. My mental well-being, my financial well-being, my child's well-being, really. It's all dependent on finding proper care and going back to work. Families can't work if they don't have childcare. What does the Premier suggest they do?"
The Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, we know the importance of affordable childcare. That's why we're working so hard to open up the spaces for families, Mr. Speaker. We know what it means to families. We know what it means to our economy. We're focused on opening up those spaces. We're working just as hard as we can with the operators, and we'll get spots opened as soon as we can, Mr. Speaker. It's a priority for us, and it's a priority for Nova Scotians. That's why we're working so hard on this file.
The Honourable Leader of the New Democratic Party on her final supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. 14 spaces. We've heard from parents who are concerned that the government's failure to deliver spaces is resulting in huge fees, the exact opposite of the intent of the bilateral agreement. Reese Clements put her child on a wait list at the Halifax Centre when she was 8 months pregnant and was asked to pay both a non-refundable deposit and a full month's fee in advance, without the promised reduction that would have been in effect, just to get on the wait list. The upfront cost of getting on a wait list was $1,400 and came with no guarantee of a spot, and I'll table that. Why is the government content to let families continue to pay the price of broken childcare promises?
The Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, I just want to assure those Nova Scotians that are seeking childcare, we understand. We're working hard on that. We're working with the federal government. That the investments that are being made and those working in the sector, those are important, Mr. Speaker. The spots that we can open, maybe it is only 14, Mr. Speaker. Also important that it's we're moving forward, Mr. Speaker. We'll do what we can. Nova Scotians know that we're working hard on this file. We'll continue to work on that file just as hard as we can.